Hello, welcome to July 20th, 2022. It's a Wednesday. Thank goodness. My name is Kurt, and this is a video that I make every day, every morning, just after waking up, so that I can remember my life objectives and principles, and to gauge how I'm doing applying these to my life, namely yesterday, and then to plan for today. So, let's begin. Last night, another, poor night of sleep. Immediately asleep as soon as I set my head on the pillow, but up probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before the alarm. Just awake with worry, worry over my job. Yesterday was it's also relative, but it felt like a feeding frenzy of panic. Like I think I said at the start of the day yesterday, I had 3 important meetings. Despite my best efforts, the last one went a little south, went a lot south. And I have to continue to work on that challenge today. That took a lot out of me. I think as I'm getting older, even though I'm what's the word? I want to use the word mature. I think that's the right word. Something doesn't quite feel right about that word, though. Experienced, better able to weather. No, not even that. I'm struggling to find the word. Life is easier to live at 58. But I think I found it. Life is easier to live at 58, but it's more difficult to bear. What a strange trade-off. Just a second here. And so I'm struggling to bear. The last 24 hours. Today's going to be a tough day too. Tomorrow too, I think. Just ready to go. I'm just ready to escape away. Get retire. And even though I won't be able to really fully retire until like age 65, I can semi-retire. I could semi-retire beginning today. I won't, because I need to get my daughter through college. I don't want her to have to onboard student loans. So just go. Just keep doing it. Okay. Let's do the good life. 7 objectives and 30 principles. As follows. The 7 objectives are: to always be ready to die, to make good and effective use of time, to develop and maintain good and sound life principles, to cultivate good emotional reactions, to perform good actions, to recognize my true limits and my true opportunities, and to do just one thing at a time, and to do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully. Now let's do the principles. Let's see if I can capture them all using a lightning round. War. reason, homunculus, Anchorhold, purpose, atomic principle, principle of nature, the pirate ride, maturity, the social principle, public speaking, temperance, the horror show, that which must be born, the Feast of Offal, distraction, agency in the great indifference, the best seat in the house, the path of wildness, the risk of avoiding risk, sin and damnation, complete oblivion, the great life adventure, the season of philosophy, bullseye aim, arena and utility, uphill climb, then arena and utility, then nothing is enough, and then finally the principle of fun. Did it again, 29. Last time I did this, I came up with 29 as well. So I'm missing one. This lightning round is inefficient. I miss the mark. Although maybe I'm missing one every day and I just don't realize it. It's possible. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get this day going. Let's finish this. Start this video uploading. Read my Bible verse. Fire up the computer. Take the dogs for a walk. Get them fed. Start the day. James Webb Space Telescope. Size of a grain of sand. All those galaxies in that little sign. I've been thinking about that a lot. I was thinking about that through the night. Just picturing that little image with hundreds, maybe thousands of galaxies visible in a photograph that the James Webb Space Telescope took over breakfast, revealing the quantity of galaxies in an area of the sky the size of a grain of sand. Why doesn't that relative thought ease my mind? I expect it's because I am evolved for this circumstance. Maybe not for this kind of life. I don't think that our species was evolved for that. Maybe evolved for more like hunting on the savannah. Small family group. Suffering though, right? Suffering from disease and ignorance and fear. How much better this life? Oh, I suffer. I imagine most of us do. From disease, ignorance, and fear, but to a lesser degree and more concentrated in other ways. Okay. Let's do this day. Be safe, but not too safe.